Hey YouTube, it's Mika and I'm back with my very first tutorial. I have a very nice winter look for you and I hope that you enjoy. First, we're going to go in with a paint stick. I know that these are very old, so please forgive me, but this is the only thing I had in this particular color. This is Max Blurberry. You can also use, I'm sure NYX has a shade stick as well as MAC has paint pots in similar colors. First, we're going to apply, this is a brown from my Inglot custom eyeshadow palette. This will go on the lid. This color is very similar to the crease color in Comfort Zone. It's a Wet n Wild palette. Also very similar to Mulch by MAC. And similar to, I think it's the brown in the Lust palette as well. So yes, it's very smooth. And I'm just applying it with a flat shader brush. Next, we're going in with MAC's Handwritten and a fluffy dome brush. We're going to just apply that in the crease. Make sure that we blend very well. This is our first attempt to blend out that harsh line from the paint stick. And it will also give a very nice warm color to this look. Putting it on top of that cranberry is very pretty. Make sure you blend well, folks. Next, I'm going in with the Coastal Scents brush. It doesn't say, I'm sorry, it's a crown brush. It's a short, fluffy brush. I really like it a lot. I'm going to add some red to the outer corner to give it a little more color, bring some of that cranberry back into the crease because we're going to follow it up with a darker color to give it a little more definition. We have MAC's Beauty Marked. We're going to apply that in the outer corner. And what I did was with that same crown brush, I just kind of applied the color and then I went in with my 222 brush and I blended it out and kind of gave it the smooth coverage and blendable finish that I was looking for. And it's important to blend here because we're applying a highlight color next and we want to make sure that when we are applying that highlight color that we're able to give a nice gradation of color from brow to lid. Here we are applying Elf's Wheat eyeshadow with the same flat shader brush that we used for the eyelid. And we're going to go in with a fluffy brush. This is actually an Estee Lauder brush I've had forever. I love the way it blends out the color and it disperses it. Love this brush. Had it for years. Going to apply MAC Smolder Eye Pencil. Applying it both to top and bottom. And then we're going to go in with the gold color from my custom Inglot palette. Now you can use MAC's Gold Mine. There's also a gold in the Lust palette from Wet n Wild, you know, the 6-color palette. There's a gold in there that you can also use. And I actually skipped a step. I did put some of that cranberry along my bottom line as well. And I failed to show that in this video. My apologies. So this is what it's looking like so far. You guys, I had music to this video and it was the bomb. So mad that I have to do a voiceover, but this is my first one, so nothing like a learning experience. So that's what it looks like so far. I'm going to go and apply my lashes and liner. I do not apply any foundation or concealer, so I'm just going to go in with the highlighting powder. That's How Beautiful by MAC. It's part of the Glitter and Ice collection. I'm going to put my blush on. Now, I like to really blend my blush out because I don't wear any foundation, so I want it to look very natural, have a very airbrush look to it. So once I apply it and I blend it in really well, I then go in with a with the kabuki brush that I got. It's actually a Sonia Kashuk brush, and I buff the sides out or the edges out, and it gives it a nice airbrush look. I love that brush. It's very important to have good tools, people. Tools that you can work with, tools that do the job. Let your tools work for you. Now, in the beginning of the video, I posted photos, and in those photos, I had a very neutral look. That was actually a L'Oreal um, lip color in butterscotch. I don't know where to find them. They don't sell them in the stores anymore, and I'm so heartbroken because that was my favorite lip gloss of all time. But here, I just line my lips with Night Moth by MAC and put some lipstick on Media by MAC as well. And touched up my blush, and here's the final look.